Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in for the second part of our Where the Demon Lurks read going on. I'm horrible at intros. You'd think I'd be better at this time, but you know, it is what it is. I'm Hugo, and I also have Petri and many of our other lovely friends joining us for the read today. And we are doing chapter 1 of the Demon Lurks. We finished the prologue earlier with a bunch of lovely friends in the server, and we're going to be continuing on with chapter 1. I don't really think there's much else to say, so let's just get right into it.
Let's dig in.
Heck yeah. Chapter 1. When a bell rings.
We should figure out roles real quickly.
True.
I linked your master post from like a week ago.
Thank you. I see the response there. I do know, given that Dino is deep into slumber, I'd be willing to swap in, or someone else can play as King. If anyone wants to narrate, please mention so. I know that Pink has enjoyed it prior.
I'm happy to narrate.
Sure.
Yeah,
if you want to do that, yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So we'll have Pink narrate, and then I will do the journal entries as well as before, and then I can cover for King unless someone else is interested. I want others to have the opportunity.
If no one else
to read,
takes
so.
Lucian, I'd also like Lucian.
Oh yeah, no, you absolutely killed it. So unless someone else wants to try and snag it, then you know, the floor is everyone's.
Okay, so I start reading now. Are we ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Ding dong, bing bong. The store's door chimes the mundane tune it sings for each and every soul.
I guess I'll cover for Kobe again.
Hmm.
Welcome to Sunny Fruits, the family market.
The customer ignores your greeting and heads down the drink aisle. You watch as the customer indecisively peruses their options in the corner of your eyes. A brassy jazz theme continues to mumble from the cheap store stereo system. It's a playlist that loops every 30 minutes, long enough that the average customer is sated, but short enough to drive employees insane. The customer picks a can of cola from one aisle and a frozen dinner from the back. Approaching the counter, he dumps it all in front of you unceremoniously. Your fur stands on end at the sight of the frozen dinner's nondescript reverse packaging. You reach out apprehensively.
Please don't be chicken. Please don't be chicken.
You flip the container over. It's a meal labeled Bro Broccoli Supreme. Your anxiety quickly fades away. Putting on your best welcoming smile, you start scanning the items.
Would you like that heated up for you?
The customer shakes his head and drops the exact change on the counter. Just as the receipt printer begins to whir, he leaves the store. Oh, he's left the store, items in hand. Rip, scrunch, thud. You visibly slump as you tear off and dispose of the useless receipt. Your phone comes out without thinking, your hand engulfing the cheap device you use just to get by. Who cares about having something fancy when it just needs to make calls and send texts? The digital clock shows it's 15 minutes to 12. Your shift's about to end.
Good. At least there aren't any more customers coming in. Then I can...
Susano's big time to shine.
Who wants it?
And what?
Oh, what the?
You nearly drop your phone when your manager appears to your right, seemingly out of nowhere.
King, don't do that.
While backing away from your manager's sleepy stare, you stuff your phone back into your pants.
What? Not my fault if you weren't paying attention to me standing next to you.
The slim alpaca puts his hands on his hips and smiles warmly at you. He says that, but he's a sneaky bugger. He snuck up on you so many times, you know no amount of complaining will stop him, so you leave it be. Maybe there really is something wrong with you.
I was thinking. That's all.
Was it the last frozen chicken dinner?
Nailed it. King's got a killer gut instinct. You can't help but admire him for it. He notices things about people more easily than the other mortals you've met. This natural talent is surely why he earned his rank as manager at this convenience store. But that keen eye will only bring you misfortune if he sees what you really are. You smile sheepishly back at him.
How do you eat those things every day? There's enough calories in them to feed 2 people.
It's cheap and filling. What else?
Well, forget it for today. Here, I made you some lunch.
King, I can't.
I insist. And don't make me waste food. You can't work if you're not eating right.
He looks at you with pleading eyes and a wry smile. You relent, smiling back at King.
Okay, if you insist. But let me buy the drinks. Lemon iced tea, good for you?
You got it, big boy. By the way, you might want to pick something with less caffeine in it.
He winks at you.
I'll meet you outside after I hand over the pay bag to Team B.
The alpaca walks back to the break room with a skip in his steps. Shaking your head, you walk over to the drink aisle. Yep, he called you out again. He knows you haven't been sleeping much lately after you bought that new MMO expansion pack. And yes, you did pump half of your last paycheck into a level skip for your main class. It's a blessing he's offering you lunch. The members of Team B arrive for their shift a few minutes later. A brother-sister pair that greet you with a warm hello. You meekly nod in response and quickly regret why you didn't just say hello back to them. King talks to the brother about the day's money bag handover, while you head to the back to pack your things. You wait outside for King to finish conversing with the siblings.
Good weather for drying clothes today.
The warm afternoon breeze blows against your mane, wafting the scent of different cooked foods from the plethora of restaurants in front of the convenience store. Your stomach growls audibly.
Kept you waiting, huh?
The alpaca paces over to you.
So, where are we having lunch?
The usual spot?
Usual spot it is then. Lead the way.
Both of you walk side by side through the semi-busy street. The daily workforce are out for their lunch. They walk by without so much of a glance at you both. You pull out your phone. Its screen is cracked on the bottom right corner, a memento of its previous owner.
You're still using that phone?
Yeah, it works.
I thought you didn't have enough saved for a new one already. I thought you'd have enough, sorry.
I could have, but it just feels right to keep this one.
Makes me think I should have given you a better phone.
With your college fees, it's fine. This was the best you could afford.
True.
So, how are things back in the shop? My brother looked like he had much to say.
Brother. He has a name, you know. Don't tell me you forgot it.
The only names I need to know are yours and the other NPCs in my game.
With that kind of attitude, how do you expect to be a manager someday?
I never said I wanted to be a manager. Now, come on, his name. I want to say Michael?
It's Mike. And he's doing well. He and his sister, Anna.
The alpaca leans in close to your face and raises his voice to emphasize her name.
They really appreciate us taking their shifts so they can take care of their sick grandma.
Is she getting better?
Mm-hmm. They say her health is improving, and as a show of thanks, if we ever need them to cover our shifts, they'll do it. No questions asked.
Great. Then we can have them take one of our day shifts so we can have an all-night game session, like last time.
Divine Destiny 14.
Hell yeah!
It's been a month since I even touched it. I've been swamped with classes. Did you see the video I sent on how to take down the Underworld Overlord boss?
I skimmed through it.
How can you skim through that? It's a half an hour battle that requires a full team and a proper strategizing.
King crosses his arms in a huff and raises an eyebrow at you.
Don't get your fleece in a bunch. There's tons of other stuff we can do. Like dungeons, dailies. Plus, maybe the Overlord is not such a bad guy. Who are we to judge?
The alpaca stares at you, dumbfounded.
You must be the dullest adventurer ever.
And you're a walking rainbow lollipop.
Honey, you wish you could have a look at this.
He flicks his brightly colored pompadour and bats his long, lush lashes at you.
I'll lick your fleece back to its natural color.
He slaps you lightly on the shoulder and you both burst out. He slaps you lightly on the shoulder and you both burst out into laughter. You both continue walking to the park through the winding roads that have come to define this town. Even though you've been here for over a year, you can get lost when you need to go somewhere you've rarely been. Your experience is a testament to the legends about how the town was built based on a maze-like structure to confuse demons and evil spirits from finding their victims. Makes it hard for even a demon like yourself to find a public restroom. After 20 minutes of turning from one street to the next, you both reach an intersection across from the park.
Alright, I'm going to take this moment to read some of the new information in the notebook and then we'll continue.
Ooh, yes please.
So we've already read through that, and it looks like it was a dupe. Because again, for some reason, I'm a liar. Sunny Fruits. Sunny Fruits, the friendliest family mart in town. Rain or shine will be there to serve you with a smile. That's the franchise's jingle that I had to learn on the first day of the job. Sunny Fruits is a rising franchise in this part of the country. According to the employee handbook, the business person who started the franchise started with just a fruit stand by the streets. Then they came into a great fortune one day and decided to go into the convenience store industry. Riveting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap. It's those guys.
Buzzing around the main entrance are a group comprised of 6 goons dressed in matching black hoodies. They're peddling pamphlets and asking people passing by to sign some petition.
We should go around. Take the side entrance?
But our spot is closest through the main entrance.
I know, but that group always gives me a bad feeling. Maybe it's best if we avoid them.
Fine. Let's go.
Whee!
You both cross the street and head for the walkway to the right of the main entrance. Making a beeline, you slip through unnoticed by the group guarding the gate. The stealth game has begun. The side entrance to the park is within your view. This is it!
We're almost there.
Then, a pair of hooded figures step out from the entrance to halt your way. Alright, who wants it?
Who wants to be Hood 1? Who wants to be Hood 2?
I'll take one of those.
I'll do it too.
Okay. Why, hello there, fellow townsfolk of Kimbleton.
Fuck.
Your right hand instinctively moves over to cover King.
We don't want anything that you're selling.
But we're not selling anything. In fact, we're giving away a great opportunity to find happiness. A chance to be free, a chance to take control of your own destiny.
Sure, thank you, but I'm fine with my destiny. Now, please move aside.
Your tone is harsh, but these two aren't taking the hint. They continue staring at you with glazed eyes. Hood 3, who wants it?
Any takers for Hoodin?
I see. Would you like it?
Sorry, someone say my name. What happened?
Do you want to be
Would you like a
Hood
voice?
We need a hood.
Sure.
Join the hood, brother.
Oh, new potential members. Come. You must read our teacher's wise words on how to live a longer, more prosperous life.
Oh, Jesus!
I'll do,
There's a lot of
I'll do the
those.
extras. Membership is open. Learn the secrets of overcoming death.
3 more of them emerge from the park entrance and surround you both.
Kobu!
They invade your personal space and basically stampede towards you both. The 3 new hooded members manage to split you and King apart. He's dragged a few steps away as they corner him against the wall.
Listen, you must have family or friends you care about, right? Don't you want to protect them?
Don't you know people are dying faster than ever before? You don't know when the cold hands of death will be knocking at your doorstep. But we do.
The great teacher knows all. All you have to do is join us.
Wait,
You raise your hands up trying to get them to stop.
Fulfill your purpose in life. Join the Dawn Seekers, and you'll be set for life.
but
Our teacher knows the way. He can save you. He can save all of us.
With every word, you feel yourself getting pushed back into a corner.
You don't want to spend an eternity in hell, do you?
They step closer.
Save your soul. This is the only chance.
And closer.
New members also get a brand new air fryer. An air fryer that comes with 5 different color options. Embrace destiny and a healthier lifestyle.
Their voices seem to crescendo as they go on and on about their group. You're trapped. You struggle to think as every thought is cut off by their continuous chatter. Cults are nothing new. Dozens of them arrive in the underworld on a daily basis. Though meeting them in real life is more annoying than having mosquitoes buzzing around your ear on a hot summer's afternoon. Annoyed, you turn to where King is. His face is pale, and even his brightly colored fleece seems deflated. He's reaching out to sign some kind of document.
stop!
Your sudden outburst stuns everyone nearby, effectively silencing the hooded characters who were harassing you. They back away, letting you walk over to King. You yank him by the arm as he stumbles to get walking.
We're leaving, and don't any of you bother us again.
You pull King harder than you intended and guide him into the park. The hooded people mutter amongst themselves, but you don't hear them. Your sole focus is on getting to your spot. You reach the bench you're looking for, a single seat facing the park's main man-made river. The branches of the tall trees huddle together to shade the bench from the sun's rays. Sitting on the park bench, you drape your arms on the backrest and pant exhaustedly.
Wow. You're really out of shape if you're that tired from walking. Damn.
King bends over the bench while trying to catch his breath.
We weren't walking. It was like a
You cough.
a sprint.
King chuckles heartily and sits next to you.
You got the drinks?
Yeah, in my bag. Help yourself.
He points at the black backpack next to your leg. He grabs the bag and pulls out 2 bottles of lemon iced tea.
Here.
You take a bottle from King and down the reinvigorating tea in one big gulp. Slumping back against the bench, you let out a loud gasp as you pull the bottle away from your mouth.
I can't believe they just ganged up on us like that. Somebody should do something about them.
Like who?
The police? Shouldn't they be handling these kinds of cases? Well, I'm making a report.
You know it won't work.
King pulls out his phone and calls someone.
Hello? Yes, hi. This is King Domeric, and I would like to make a report. Yeah, some group in black hoods at the park tried to harass me into joining them. I think they're a cult. What do you mean this isn't a job for the police? They're harassing people on the streets. No, they're not hurting anyone. So what? You're just going to leave them be? Then what's the point of having you guys? Where am I supposed to go? The gang? Are you kidding me? Stop laughing at me. We need help. Are you just going to let these weirdos run the streets? No, I am not being hysterical.
King suddenly gasps.
What did you just call me, miss? That's it. I'm obviously getting nowhere with this. Goodbye.
King angrily hangs up and sits next to you in a huff.
Told you. What did you expect to happen? The cops here are in the gang's pockets. Those black hoods probably work under the radar of the gang. That's why nothing's been done about them.
This is so frustrating.
He rubs his temples as though he's trying to rub the memory of the phone call away.
Can we maybe just eat and move on?
Let's.
King grabs his bag and passes a blue Tupperware container to you. He pulls out a matching green container for himself. You open the top and you feel the gentle heat wafting through your fingertips. It's a lunchbox with 2 compartments. One side has a bed of rice, and the other an assortment of fried chicken on a bed of fresh, crisp salad.
It's the Overlord.
On top of the rice are some steamed mustard greens and cut carrots arranged in the shape of the Divine Destiny 14 boss.
Nerds. Sorry.
That's so cute.
That's so true.
That is
Chimpy.
adorable. That is really adorable.
It's cute, but it's so dorky. I love it. Continuing on.
King leans over to look at the lunchbox.
Thank God it all stayed in place while we were running.
You notice that his eyes are on you now, so you smile warmly.
Thanks, man. This is really impressive.
Say that after you tried it. I know you haven't beaten the Overlord in game, but at least you could beat him with your stomach.
He nudges the side of your belly. You roll your eyes at the alpaca and proceed to dig in.
This chicken is really juicy and tender.
Thanks. I worked hard on seasoning it just right.
King's lunchbox is the same as yours, minus the decoration.
Trade you my carrot for a piece of chicken?
What? No. I put those there for you. Plus, mine's actually tofu. It's not chicken.
Weakling.
Oh dear. Why'd that get me? Why'd that get me? I've read this. Why did that get me?
Oh, that's so good.
Oh dear. The branches sway and rustle as you fill your stomach with the Overlord King prepared. It's so damn sweet. Ooh, Hugo, we've got a new little thing.
Ooh, time to read. Yippee.
Is it Destiny? Divine Destiny?
Divine Destiny 14.
Did you hear about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Divine Destiny 14, where you can play until you're
Well, you
level
can get
60?
to level 60 for free?
All right, so here we go.
You can play the hit expansion, A Planet Remade, for free.
And then you have Hell Scythe for the next expansion. All right, here we go. King, King's my friend, and I'm forever indebted to him for helping me rebuild my life after the event. He's sweet, has a talent for cooking, and cares a whole lot. He's arguably the nicest soul I've ever met. Even after I found my own place, he still checks up on me, and I appreciate that. I wish I could repay him somehow for all his generosity. I can't imagine what would happen, or what would have happened if I didn't run into him that day. We have a new face.
Hi, Booze.
Hi, Booze. Hello, welcome.
After the meal, you both leave the park when the coast is clear. By the time you part ways with King, the sun has begun to set. With nothing better to do around town, you return to your apartment. Your apartment building is tucked in a far-away corner of the town, as though it wished no one would find it. An odd dissonance fills you whenever you return to this part of town. In contrast to the rest of the town, this place is devoid of businesses, or life for that matter. A dead end is one way to put it. Not that you're complaining. You walk up the flight of stairs to the first floor where your room is. The screeching of a singing contest on the TV from the room below accompanies your climb. A typical apartment owner, an elderly man of few words. He's content as long as you pay your rent on time and don't stir up any trouble. Your key fits into the doorknob, and you enter your room.
Honey, I'm home.
Silence of your mildly furnished apartment welcomes you back. Your current living arrangements are a far cry from what you had back in the underworld. The current unit you live in has the very basic accommodations. One living room that doubles as your bedroom and a dining room. One washroom with a shower head that only sprays cold water, a washing machine and a toilet next to it. Then there's the tight-spaced kitchen that just barely accommodates you and the relic of a refrigerator. And yet, this is all you could ever ask for. Dropping your bag on the floor, you walk over to the beanbag in front of the TV to start up your console.
I should probably do my laundry while I shower later, but first, let's squeeze in one round of dailies.
That's the last you think of your laundry, or chores for that matter, for the rest of the day. Am I still narrating this bit? Yeah, because...
Yeah, because I'm
yes.
playing Fortis. Or actually, does
Okay.
someone else want to take Fortis?
Who would like to be big, gym puppy? If not Hugo.
No takers, really?
I'll do
my
it
I
if,
was going to
if it's not already.
Ice Fang.
But Hugo, if you're already voicing for this, you don't need to.
Sure, I'll stick with Fortis then.
We have other demons too, so there will be
Yeah.
maybe other voices.
Even if
to-
you don't voice him, Ice Fang, I think you'll like him.
Yeah, I've read it before. It's good. I like Fortis.
Yes, you. Okay, fair enough then. Fair enough then. I forgot that you. I didn't know that you'd read before. Okay. A portal tears open within the break room of the demon generals. Fortis stumbles out of the portal with shaky steps, drained of energy. He props himself up against the nearby door frame in defiance of the gravity pushing him towards the floor. The weight of 3 months of non-stop work has visibly chipped away at the demon's strength. Fortis steadies himself.
Good.
He slaps himself.
It.
He slaps himself again.
Together! Come on! If you're down, the staff won't work. Gotta keep the energy up. Just get your coffee and get back into the torture floor.
After psyching himself up, he briskly enters the pantry. The dust lingering in the air chokes Fortis. The pantry is hardly used these days, to say the least. Fortis walks over to the countertop, picking up his red mug, His other fellow general allies' cups have remained untouched ever since Vendrake's coup. He bends down to get the instant coffee from the lower cabinet, but notices a translucent hand sticking out of the side. It's one of Amare's extra appendages.
Wait, if he's hiding in there, that means he shouldn't be here.
He devises a plan to make the other general reveal himself willingly. Fortis walks over to the nearby fridge and pulls out a bottle of lemon soda. On the other side of the bottle is a note that reads, "Property of Amare."
This fridge is full. I should probably throw some stuff out like this bottle of soda that nobody ever drinks.
Who wants Amare? Because it was Dino's and Dino is not here.
I wouldn't mind taking it if no one else really wants it.
Oh,
no, you
Boos
can be Amare.
would
Yeah,
like
Boos,
Amare.
Boos can be Amare. That's fair.
Let's go, Busamari.
Hello?
Hello.
Do I sound okay?
Yeah,
you
he's
sound
like
You
good.
sound wonderful.
Okay, give me one sec. Alright, I'm ready.
I thought you
No!
were Boos.
Fahrenheit!
He knocks his head against the ceiling of the cabinet while trying to come out of it. Pulling himself up, he walks over to Fortis, one of his extra hands rubbing his head to soothe the pain. Amare snatches the bottle from Fortis and hisses at him.
Can't you see whose name is on the bottle?
Whoa, calm down there, kitty. I was just joking.
The cat demon faces Fortis, a scowl still plastered on his face.
Oops, I think I might have accidentally misclicked something. Should be good. What were you doing down there? Looking for inspiration for the new projects Vendrake has you got on?
Amare scoffs.
As if. I just needed some place where Vendrake's goons can't find me. They keep hovering over me while I work.
Then how'd you get down here?
Easy. I painted my face on a sack of bolts and played a tape of me knocking metal.
You're kidding.
Amare raises an eyebrow at Fortis.
Oh, well, you better get back soon. They'll cause trouble again if they find out you're missing.
Not until I come up with some new idea to take Vendrake down.
Fortis lets out an exhausted sigh. This isn't the first time the scientist has been plotting against their new leader. Somehow, just knowing that Amare is still adamant about fighting back stings Fortis's heart.
You seen the coffee?
Here.
He pulls the bottle of instant coffee from his belt and passes it to Fortis.
Don't use it all. It's one of the key catalysts for the weapon I'm building.
Fortis keeps quiet and turns to the coffee maker. He pours the instant mix into the machine and turns it on. The grumbling of the device reverberates through the pantry.
Amari,
He turns to his companion, unable to maintain his facade that everything is fine.
don't you think it'll be easier if you just... I don't know. Just do what Vendrake says.
Oh no. Don't tell me you're taking his side.
That's not what I mean. You didn't forget what happened last time you tried to launch your rebellion against Vendrake, did you?
Don't you dare accuse me of forgetting. I watched every demon that went through his new re-education program. Their lives got sucked out of their eyeballs because of those non-stop reruns of the HR training video. By the end, they were practically empty husks of themselves.
Then why are you still doing this?
Because I'm doing what's right. Kobu is out there and he's the Demon Lord, not Vendrake. We need to fight back or he'll turn this whole company to a new hell for demons. You're supposed to be helping me.
Fortis clenches his fists. Amari's questioning begins to fade as the sound of his pounding heart is all that reaches his ears. He quivers during his response.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
The pit of shame in Fortis's heart stops him from going after his friend. He stands alone, a shadow of the once proud demon he once was. Today, you have the evening shift, the prime quiet time when the working masses are already on their way home after a long day at work. There are usually less customers around this time, so you just sit behind the counter with your phone out to watch some videos absent-mindedly. This time, you're hooked on a series of videos about people going around visiting haunted houses. They even show scenes of them supposedly getting haunted by spirits and demons. You can't help but cackle every time they overreact to something happening in the house, if there's actually anything happening at all.
So to answer that, Ice Fang, right now what we're doing is Pink was wanting to play as Lucian, and then during that time I would narrate, and then for the boar, I'm forgetting his name, that is open. Morris, thank you. Morris is open.
So
Apologies.
if you would like, you could have Morris if you want.
Yeah.
But I really did want to do Lucian. Sorry.
No problem at all. Ready to sauna?
Yes, I am.
Oh have mercy.
King, what are you drinking? Your voice sounds different.
Man, how do you watch those videos and laugh every time? King is such a bitch.
I mean, yeah,
What? You
Sorry.
bitch!
they're hilarious. Look at this one where he thinks he's been possessed and is now scooting his butt all around the floor.
I got possessed by Sussy Among Us at 3 a.m. in the mansion, dude.
Oh no! Stop! Nope! Stop! Nope! Stop! Stop!
No, thank you. I've got to head out for a bit and deal with something at the bank. You mind watching the store while I'm gone?
You can count on me.
You salute King playfully. He smiles and heads out of the store. Enough time passes by for you to watch a few more. Okay, so is this when...
I believe so. I think Lucian pops up now, so...
Here comes the boy.
Alright, so it's my time to narrate. Ding dong, bing bong.
Oh, a customer.
You flip your phone face down and stand ready behind the cash register.
Welcome to Sunny Fruits, the family market.
Customer struts into the shop with a cool confidence that instantly draws you to him. His golden fur appears lighter than air as it sways with every step he takes. You gulp as he approaches the counter.
Hello.
He gives you a look of amusement, one would give to a pet that has done something silly.
Hi.
You feel your left hand instinctively raising to wave at him, but you grab it with your other hand to stop yourself.
Can I help you?
Why, I hope so. I'm looking for someone very important.
He looks at the array of candy bars on the countertop with a furrowed brow, as though fascinated by something so foreign.
Okay.
I'm looking for a demon lord.
That's a new sprite if I've ever
Wait,
seen
wait,
one.
play the sound bite.
Freaking...
Wait. Apology, I have one more.
Wait. No.
He says the line, and then he says that line, and then in Kobu's mind,
Your smile shatters and you feel your veins turn icy cold. He notices your reaction and smiles.
"Hello, Lord Kobu. You look heavier than what you were in your photo.
Shit.
The alarms in your head are blaring. Vendrake said someone to finish you off. Your brain tries to formulate a plan, but all you can think about is running.
What do I do?
The left side of your lip twitches as you force yourself to maintain a poker face.
Sir, I think you have the wrong guy. I'm just a clerk here, but we do sell comics and manga. Maybe there's something over there about a demon lord?
The dog rolls his eyes.
I assure you, I never make mistakes. I have to uphold my employer's name, after all. Now, enough games. You're coming with me.
You start backing away, slowly. In your head, you consider your options. You could jump over the counter and make a run for it, but then you remember the extra weight you've put on. Fighting him wouldn't be an option either. Without your powers, fighting a demon would be like pitting a child against a storm.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. We also have this character. Anyone up for grabs who wants to be this spooky dooky hyena?
I take it. No last ones.
Yeah, go for it.
Sold.
Yeah.
In your state of panic, a male hyena comes into your vision. His frightened eyes mirror yours as he looks at you.
Wait, what?
A realization comes to mind. The doorbell never dinged at the door. And wait, I can read. A realization comes to mind. The doorbell never dinged and the door didn't slide open. He phased straight through it.
Ah, out of my way!
The dog raises an eyebrow at the sight of a sudden invader. You watch bug-eyed as the spectral hyena slams hard against something you can't even see. His body falls to the ground without a sound. Purple cracks form in midair where the hyena's head made impact. The cracks rebuild themselves and disappear as quickly as they appeared.
A barrier?
You turn to the dog, but he is just as stunned as you are.
What the hell is going on?
Well, if it isn't clearly obvious, there's a ghost in here.
Suddenly, the hyena jumps back on its feet.
What the?
He backs away a few steps and rushes for the door again. Slam! The ghost collapses one more time.
Wise guy, eh?
His determination does not falter as he runs towards the barrier again and again. Your hunter rests his chin on his hand with a confused expression.
Why is he doing that?
I don't think he knows we can see him.
The dog rolls his eyes, annoyed that some unnecessary trouble got in the way of him doing his work.
I'm putting an end to this.
He raises his right hand and a glowing white feather materializes between his fingertips. With a flick of his wrist, look at the flick of the wrist, the feather zooms towards the ghost. The ghost's body elongates and warps itself into the shape of a spring, letting the arrow fly right through and buries itself in the barrier like a bolt on a dartboard.
Huh?
The ghost sniffs at the feather and then turns to the dog. He blows a raspberry at the dog.
Oh, stay still!
Although clearly annoyed, the dog stays rooted in his place, conjuring and tossing feathers relentlessly at his target. The hyena ghost laughs as he continuously dodges the attacks. Up, down, left, right. The ghost leaps from one side of the room to another. All the while, the dog's feathers can't even graze him. But they're not having any problems hitting every item on display. Ghost runs along the lunch aisle, a barrage of feathers, following soon after, blasting open each sandwich, bento box, and bag of crisps in the wake.
What are you doing?
You are pulling at your hair, thinking of how you're going to explain all of this to King.
I'm doing my job.
No, you're making a mess of the store. And stop using your powers. Someone's going to see you on the recording.
You point to the camera right above you.
Ugh, such a nuisance.
The dog turns and launches a feather that cuts through the camera's wire. You gasp loudly. Ding dong, bing bong. The store's front door opens.
Oh, what the hell now?
The golden retriever ceases his attacks. You turn to the entrance and see a stout boar enter. He's wiping his face with a handkerchief. Visible sweat stains can be seen under the boar's armpits.
Some weather we're having, huh?
Welcome to Ghostly Fruits. I mean, Sunny Fruits. Sir, please, it's not safe. There's a ghost here.
You.
The ghost stops leaping about and points at the boar. He grabs a bento box and throws it at him.
Look out!
He turns swiftly and catches the flying bento with his bandaged hand.
Whoa, you break it, you buy it.
You're not taking me alive.
But you're not alive.
The ghost grabs as many items as he can and chucks them at the boar. His throws are inconsistent, picking up some items and phasing through others at random. Man down! Oh my fucking god, he's fucking dead. A bag of flour
He's
flies
fucking
past
dead.
your head and explodes its contents behind you.
Everyone stay back. I can take him.
In a fight, right? What?
I am
Can't
going to
believe it's
pretend you
professional.
did not say that. Excuse me?
The dog's face contorts into a confused frown.
Hey, shopkeep, catch.
The boar tosses the bento box at you and pulls out an empty jar with the label honey on it. He runs forward, dodging flying foodstuffs. Weird way to phrase it. He runs forward, dodging flying foodstuffs until he's closed half the distance within the ghost. Sensing danger, the ghost makes a dash to the right. The boar raises his jar at the ghost and opens the lid. A powerful vortex of the air begins to blow, sucking in the ghost.
No, no. No, please, no!
Screams are muted at the moment as he's sucked into the jar.
Gotcha.
Boar seals the jar and turns to look into your dazed eyes.
And that's one successful exorcism.
You stand dumbfounded by the state of the store. Training certainly never covered how to handle customers this nuts. You really ought to get a raise for having to deal with this. Your heart is thumping fast and is overwhelmed by the torrential waves of fear, dread, and anger. You stomp angrily out of the counter and point at the boar.
Hey, you!
Me?
Yes, you. And you too!
You turn to the dog who's watching the scene with a cold, annoyed glare.
Look at all this mess!
You throw your hands in the direction of all the mess and wildly flail your arms in disbelief by what has happened.
Someone needs to pay for all of this. So which of you is it?
You point accusingly at the boar, then the dog.
Relax, shopkeep. I was just doing my job. It took me weeks to set up this trap.
Rap? You mean you planned this whole thing? You're the whole reason I'm in this mess in the first place?
I mean, technically. But you know what they say, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
You scowl at the pig.
Okay, here. Maybe this'll make.
He reaches for something in his pants pocket and pulls out a fist of glimmering black dust.
What?
A pocket sand.
He tosses the dust onto you and the dog.
What in the world?
The dog takes a step back and shakes his head vigorously. The moment the dust hits, your vision blurs and you feel drowsy for a second before you regain your senses.
Okay, folks, here's how it went down. This shop was possessed by a violent ghost. And that's how all this happened today.
He widens his stance and gestures to all the damage surrounding you. His exaggerated posing makes it hard to take him seriously.
But, lucky you, I'm here to help. The name's Morris Boris, professional exorcist. Here's my card.
He He pulls out 2 business cards, handing them to you and the dog.
Now, for a reasonable fee, I'd be happy to come back here and help you. Did I use too much bygones be bygones powder?
What the hell are you talking about? You just admitted to booby-trapping the store just to get that ghost.
How? That stuff's supposed to make y'all gullible as a gull. Is batched effective?
That powder only affects those with no natural defenses against the supernatural, mortal.
Wait a minute. Who are you two?
I'm Lucian, a servant of God.
Your suspicions are confirmed. He's not working for Vendrake, though. The stiffness in your shoulders eased up a bit, but you're still not wholly comfortable with an angel standing beside you. You also wonder why Gary would send someone to look for you now, of all times?
God, aren't you overdressed to be a priest?
Think higher than that, Bacon.
Bacon? Really? I haven't heard that since I was a wee lad. What about you, Cashier?
Don't address him so informally. He's...
You nonchalantly step on the dog's foot.
Yeah!
Now I can introduce myself. I'm Kobu. I've already had a history with seeing ghosts around me while I was growing up, and I don't need more of it now.
Not exactly a lie, but you don't need anyone else knowing what you really are. You reach out and grab Morris's bandaged wrist.
Now, come with me. I need to make a report, and you're going to pay for the damages in the store.
He pulls his arm free with more force than you anticipated.
Whoa. Listen, I can pay, but I gotta turn in this little fella first.
He pulls out the honey jar. Through the semi-transparent glass, you see the ghostly hyena now shrunk into the size of an eraser. He is beating against the glass.
Don't let him take me. I don't want to be eaten.
Eaten? Don't listen to him.
The boar shakes the jar a few times, causing the ghost to scream and probably concuss him. Poor little thing.
Chicken baby syndrome.
These ghosts will say anything to escape.
I'm not making this up. He's gonna send me to the giant who'll eat me.
I'm afraid that isn't going to happen, Bacon. That ghost is coming with me.
The hell he is.
Morris tries to keep away the jar, but Lucian moves too quickly and has his hand on its top.
Let go, Lucy.
It's Lucian, and as an agent of God, I'm sending that escaped soul back to the underworld.
Are you mad? This is my bounty. Keep your dirty hands off of it.
No, you let go. Mortals shouldn't be tampering with these sorts of things.
Low growls rumble from both sides. Their eyes are locked onto one another with an uneasy ferocity. The fur on your back suddenly stands on end. You see some kind of familiar energy radiating from Morris's bandaged hand.
I don't want to go. Help! I'm not tasty. I swear.
Help me!
Help!
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 He's like,
I'm small. I'm small.
Your head hurts a little from all the information coming in. The angel, the exorcist, and now this ghost. The unending sense of doubt paralyzes you from moving. Meanwhile, a tug of war for the ghost in the jar breaks out in front of you. The jar is pulled from one side to another, but neither of them holds the advantage.
oh, you're going to break the jar with your sausage fingers.
These sausage fingers will be going up your nose if you don't let go. This is going nowhere.
Someone help me. I just want to live.
Your eyes widen and your hand reaches out to the jar, seemingly acting on its own.
What are you doing?
Kobu, I can handle this on my own.
I'm not letting anyone walk out of here with that jar. Not until someone pays for all the damages.
Filled with newfound determination, you join the struggle for the jar. Each of you pull in one direction. The jar now stays locked in the middle without budging to any side.
Just stay out of this. I said I'll pay you later.
Nuh-uh, it's up front or it's the police with you.
This is ridiculous! We're dealing with an escaped soul, and you both can only think about money!
The veins on your forehead feel like they're popping out from how strongly you're pulling on the jar. And suddenly, the jar somehow slips from everyone's grip and flies up into the air. Time seems to be slowing down as you all watch the jar spin and come falling back down by the call of gravity.
Catch it!
Morris and Lucy rush forward to catch the jar,
Oof,
but they
sorry.
end up running into each other. They miss the jar and it breaks into pieces as it lands with a loud crack.
Freedom!
The ghost springs out of the jar, warping back into his regular size before flying out of the door.
Soul!
My rent money! Shit, I gotta get it back. Here, if it comes again, call me.
Morris tosses another one of his business cards at you before darting off.
Hey, wait!
Oh no, that ghost is going back to the underworld.
Lucian turns to you.
Find me at the Lazarus warehouse, Kobu. I know you need help. That's why I'm here. Just trust me and come find me so we can talk this through.
But
With that, the dog runs out of the store as well. And you're left alone in the wrecked store. Looking at the mess you need to clean up, you sigh heavily. Hooray! We unlocked Lucian and Morris! Yippee! Hooray! Hooray!
Yippee!
In less than an hour, King returns to see you with a mop cleaning the shop.
What the?
I can explain.
Hopefully, you can explain.
How? Did a mob come to loot the shop?
It was an earthquake. A mini one that was just concentrated on the shop.
For real? Are you alright?
I'm fine, just a little shaken.
Oh. Well, HQ should probably just be glad the whole store didn't come down in that case. But they'll probably want the store recording as proof of what happened. Come on. Let's make sure our asses are secured.
Right.
You both walk to the back of the counter. There's a small television tucked right under the cash register that's connected to the in-store cameras. King pulls out the remote control for the recording.
Remember what time the earthquake happened?
It was somewhere around the time you left the store.
Alright.
He presses the back button and the recording rewinds until the scene of the angel enters the store. You watch with bated breath for the upcoming moment. In the recording, you're both talking, then you both turn to one side of the shop. Lucy then appears to be throwing his hands wildly in the air while the items on the shelves are knocked over.
Well, you're handling it better than the customer.
You laugh, nervously.
Yeah.
At this point, where the exorcist enters, the video recording stops.
There's nothing else left on here.
I think the camera wires were chewed out by some pests. The earthquake must have been the last straw.
The alpaca turns to the camera above him and then back to you. He looks at you with the same calm look he gave you the first time he found you eating out of the convenience store trash can a year ago.
Pest ate through the wire. Huh? I guess there isn't much to eat in the trash anymore.
Ooh, he knows that something is up. You almost want to tell the truth, but doing so would only drag him into your own suffering.
Yeah.
King takes a deep breath and nods.
I'll check the till in the back room and make a report then. Finally, we have an excuse to replace that ancient camera. Are you okay cleaning up on your own?
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Sweet. I'll help you out with restocking the place when I'm done.
King walks off into the back room. You replay the recording again. Its contents are no surprise to you. You watched it before King came back. It was a gamble, hoping that King would just accept the story as is. You can only hope HQ does the same.
An angel, an exorcist, and a ghost walk into a convenience store. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Putting the remote down, you turn your attention to the cleanup. With the task at hand, it doesn't take long for you to push today's events to the back of your head.
I think we should take a quick break here and then change off roles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I am down for that.
Cool.
Cool.
Small intermission, everybody. Get your hydration station stocked up. Go to the bathroom. Have a tasty treat.
I'm going to sip my last sip of water.
Ever?
Ever.
Oh no!
No more water after
This is
this.
Please say
This is
sight.
it.
Psych, Kuno.
Remember me as I was, glorious and fabulous and sparkling.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna say, so Alstar, we will have this recording up later. We're still working on the first recording. I sent that over to Petri. We meant to have some OBS tinkering done prior, but life priorities and plans got the best of us, so we'll have these recordings uploaded, edited, and shared sooner than later. But they will be available in the future.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
The first one was especially fun, so getting that uploaded and having everyone be able to see would be really cool because it was so much fun. So much fun shit happened as well. We were just kind of having fun.
I just love I wish I was able to have Discord tabbed the entire time so we can have the GIFs auto playing. Because seeing both All-Stars share the I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town, and then
That is
help me!
that is incidentally the exact energy I was trying to give Lucian when I was reading. It was like he walks in, he's like, I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town. And then he gets crushed. Yay, thank you, Elstar. I'm so happy you enjoyed that.
But yes, All-Star, please get some rest if need be. I saw the comment earlier, so if you do need to get going, no problem with that at all.
Yes, please sleep.
Yeah, you guys all nailed your performances. I loved King's sassy behavior. and
Goodbye, Elstar.
Morris's
Good to see you.
hot shot attitude.
Morris was incredible. Icefang, you were absolutely magnificent. I had no idea in this world that you could nail that hotshot attitude.
Oh, Morris is like an absolute used car salesman to me.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's
I
just
can
what I'm
kind of see.
channeling.
I can kind of see you bringing a little bit of like the Sam Reich into it as well, which I think is really cool.
Oh, kind of.
Like that
Yeah.
kind of effortless charisma.
Uniqueness.
It was so fun.
nerve,
The interplay was so fun. So
and
fun.
talent.
We were just completely going
Tenacity.
back and forth. It's so great. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been so entertaining.
And
so far,
Ryzen
hearing
as
all the
well
voices.
as Toast.
It was hard to get Poem down, but I love Toast is silly. Toast is silly.
He's a silly boy. I
He's
love.
a silly boy.
They're a
And
big
Amari-
little guy.
I loved Amari from New Boost. That was great.
That's
They
a
are
good-
giant yeen puppy.
Yeah.
Typecast.
Wait, a flopper? What is a flopper? Explain flopper to me.
Oh,
Cardinal
this.
cast.
That's Floppa.
Oh, I see.
It's a caracal.
I see.
It's just the internet's colloquialized term. It's the.
Does it fall into the same category as like cheese for Sergal or
Yeah, it's similar.
That is correct,
I'd
isn't
say,
it?
yeah. Similar.
this is me grasping at things I have
category.
no idea.
It's a category.
Classic.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
no!
okay,
Oh
alright.
no! Oh, that was terrible, but also so funny, but also terrible.
Also, just wanted to bring that back.
Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
I just thought it'd be funny.
Hugo.
I forgot that Fortis at that one scene got a little shooken up. I'm like, oh no, how do I be like big and dumb and sad, and I feel like I did a decent job, but
You did. You really did.
It was really cute. I really liked it.
You know, sometimes I'm like,
thank you.
yeah, thank you. So you gotta step in life. You gotta do it one eyebrow in front of the other, and that's not really important.
Stop.
It's hard, but the eyebrows keep going. How the way life goes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I think for intermission change, people haven't voiced that want to get priority.
Yes.
Hugo, if you want to keep narrating, since I know you didn't have a chance, that's fine. Or we can swap and you can do Kobu and I can narrate.
I would love to play Kobu.
Okay, yeah, I'll swap over for narration.
Mhm.
If there's any roles that were previously taken that people want to do, we can do a little switcheroo and let people have at them.
Yeah.
I
Seems
definitely
fair,
think
yeah.
King will be showing back up.
He
I would
will,
make an
yes.
educated guess and say Morris, Lucian, and our ghost friend will also
Ghost.
be showing back up.
They
Hugo, if you have any estimations on characters.
won't. I think. At least as far as I'm predicting we might get, the only one that I can foresee reasonably popping back up within the time that we'll have is, depending on how long we go, Morris.
Mhm.
Probably be, I think we'll probably be going for 40 or 50 minutes.
Yeah. I think that would be a
Well, we'll
decent
see.
amount.
We'll see. But I'm trying to think of what the next scene is. I think the next scene. Should I say it? I probably shouldn't say it. Should I
I'd
say
say
it?
not
I
so we
know.
don't spoil it for the rest.
Yeah, I won't say it, but I'm trying to make predictions.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens.
But yeah, the character list is here. If people want to, wait, don't think Hugo. If people want to call out anything they'll be interested in, if they haven't gotten a chance to voice or their first pick was taken, now's the time. Otherwise, we will just be doing it as we did before, and if a role comes up, we'll ask the audience.
Mm-hmm. No
Oh,
worries, Sin. Thank you so
Goodbye,
much for stopping
Sin.
by.
It was lovely to have you. Bye.
Okay, bye. All right. I guess for now we just continue forth. We definitely need a king though. I think,
Yes.
I get the feeling King is going to show up again at some point.
I can do King if no one else takes him. I won't jump on it immediately if someone else wants him first. But like if it gets to the point and
Yeah.
nobody says anything, I'll just pick King up. I'll be fine.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So
I
are
would
we
kind of
ready
like
to
try King. If no one else wants it. If I don't know.
What'd you say, Ryzen?
I wouldn't mind trying King. I love the attitude.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You didn't get too many lines with Ghost
Toes.
Boy, so that'd be
Yeah, then
a good
give it
chance
give
for
it to
you throw your
Ryzen.
hat
Give
in
it
the
to
ring.
Ryzen.
Apologies for talking over your line, by the way. I was like, my brain just turned off for that one part, so apologies about that. Pink. That was,
If Pink does, or not, if Lucian shows up again, then we can definitely keep it with Pink. I think we're more than capable of like discussing it midway through. If it does
I mean,
pop up, we can.
if Lucian does show up now, because we're going halftime, if Lucian shows up, I'm happy to relinquish him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ice Fang, you can 100% have him. In fact, I would be very excited for you to have him.
Cool.
Let's
All
write
right.
down.
Just let me know when you're ready, Petri, and then I will get ready for Kobu, and then you can do narration.
Yeah, I'm totally ready.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, let's go.
Come closing time, you head back to your apartment for sleep. The exhaustion from the day's events really took its toll on you, as you didn't even do your dailies that night. Come sunrise, you awaken with a message from King.
What's this?
Kobu, the shop's closed for 3 days to fix all the damages. Want to come to my place and do DDXIV all night?
Your sleepy eyes widen, and you tap your reply back. You send a sticker of a lion with a thumbs up.
See you at dinner time. Gotta handle some stuff at the shop and do some chores.
Okay.
Setting your phone aside, you breathe easier knowing you have some time off.
That angel, though.
Memories of the angel in the store with his bright white feathers flash in your mind.
Wings. Wings!
You sit upright.
I should bring some barbecue chicken wings to King's place, and probably those baby carrots he likes to snack on too.
As you draw up a list of materials to buy at the supermarket, you get up and survey your sleeping area.
Place could use a cleanup before I do anything else. Ooh, the first time we're introduced to choices.
You get choices? That's crazy. We're so spoiled.
Crazy. Want to go from top to bottom?
I'm assuming it's like you do all of them before you progress, so sure.
Sure. Better put the mattress and pillows away. Gotta make way for breakfast.
You fold your blanket haphazardly into the shape of a rectangle.
Yeah, close enough.
Tossing the blanket onto the sofa, you grab the pillows and throw them on top of the blanket. A heavy yawn escapes your lips as you bend over to grab the bottom of the mattress.
Ugh.
You flip the mattress up and lean it against the wall.
My weekly laundry pile. Ready for a shower, my love?
Bending over the pile of clothes, you pick them up one by one. You pull out a blue t-shirt with a picture of a white minotaur on it.
Oh, phew. This is ripe. What did I do to you?
Digging back into the pile, you pull out more and more clothes. To your surprise, you suddenly have a red jockstrap in your hand.
When did I buy this?
Probably one of the many items you have bought on impulse over the years. When you reach the bottom of the pile, you see something wrapped inside a black plastic bag.
What's this?
You set the other clothes aside to find out what you have just uncovered. Loud crackling sounds follow as you reach into the bag. Your fingers touch something soft, like fabric.
Clothes? But why did I keep them in?
Words fail you at the sight of the old shirt and jacket you wore when that night happened. Ooh, we need some demons. We need
Ooh.
Nox. We need Vendrake. We need
Stat! Pronto!
Fortis. Shoot, who's the other one?
Fortis,
Amare.
Amare, Nox.
The one on screen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any takers from the crowd?
Nox. I mean, I'm already having like a rule, so I don't know if whoever else wants to.
This is gonna be really quick, and I don't think they're gonna
Shiku,
overlap.
do one. Shiku, do
Oh,
Do it,
Shiko would
Chico,
like one.
yeah!
Shiku, you can do. Do you want Fortis or do you want Amare? I feel like you'd like either of those a lot. Okay. Anybody have preferences for roles? Otherwise, I'm going to start assigning them to people that want to voice stuff.
Does Ice want to be the frog boy?
Icefang
No,
can do
no,
Nox
I mean,
if he wants. I kind of
sure.
figured he'd want to do Vendrake.
I want to try Nox.
I'll do. Yeah, I'll do Vendrake.
You're totally fine to do either one. This is also a chance for you guys to do some funny stuff.
Yeah.
That's true. We could switch.
If it's
play
a toss-up
against
between Amare,
expectation.
if it's a toss-up between Amare and Fortis, I think I'm more comfortable doing Amare.
Wasn't that boost though, or are they reason?
To boost, do you want to do Amare again, or because Amare is the immediate role we're waiting on.
Not
It's
sure
going to be
versus
all
there
the
currently.
demons though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe except for Nox actually. Maybe I can't remember if Nox gets a line here.
Oh, Boost is there.
Nox
Hello.
That's
Okay.
All right, cool.
Then it is booze.
Okay. We definitely need Fortis and Vendrake, I think. Shiku, you could do Fortis if you want. Or well, do you want to do Fortis or Vendrake?
Wait, I think isn't that what Icefang's doing?
I believe the OK refers to I would like to do Fortis.
Fortis, okay. Icefang, you could be Vendrake.
Okay, sure.
All right, seems like we got everyone, so let's do this. Boost, your turn for Amari.
Nox, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Run,
Boss.
Your time is over, Kobu. No one's going to save you, especially not them.
You shudder from the memories and stuff the clothes back into the plastic bag.
Nope, I don't need this again.
Frustration's boiling, you walk over to the kitchen with the plastic bag. You open the rubbish bin lid and ready yourself to throw the clothes inside, but you find yourself unable to do so.
To heck with this.
You walk out into the living room and toss the plastic bag right where you found it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Hugging the pile of clothes you sorted, you proceed to do your laundry in the washroom before heading back to complete the rest of your chores. Coffee table you usually have your meals on is cluttered with so many instant noodle cups that you actually built a tower up to your waist.
All right, my little city, time for an early demolition. This job would go a lot quicker if I could, well, still open my portals.
Just for the fun of it, you try to cast open a portal on the table. A tiny portal the size of a penny appears.
Crap, it really opened?
You bend over the table to see how your portal is working. Peering through the tiny circle, you see the top of your landlord's bald spot.
Yeah, no.
The portal failed to appear at the dump as you envisioned. It takes a few minutes for you to close the portal, as usual. Your bowels have been on the fritz since that night. Or since the fight. Sighing in defeat, you disassemble the tower manually and throw the cups away. You take a quick shower and change into your Sunday best, a simple clean t-shirt and shorts, before heading out. A buzzing sensation in your pants grabs your attention. The reminder you saw on your phone is going off. Supermarket sale today. Don't miss it this time. D.
Oh crap, nearly forgot.
Lucky you, the day off means you'll actually be able to make it to the sale. At least some good has come from your recent tribulations. With a skip in your step, you make haste to leave your unit.
Gotta run.
Oh, got a blast! You begin your brisk walk to the supermarket. Clear blue skies and gentle rays of the morning sun caress your face, welcoming you to the new day. You continue to browse your phone while you walk. Page after page of the latest anime news flood your feed with the occasional intermittent ad thrown in between. Your mind is blank while your legs are on autopilot, the news just serving as a distraction while your body recounts the familiar route to your destination. You can practically get there with your eyes closed at this point. A habit you quickly regret when...
There you are.
You snap out of it and your legs stumble to a halt.
Huh?
Peering past your phone, you meet the exasperated gaze of yesterday's angel.
Lucy!
It's Lucian. Also, Lord Kobu, where have you been? I waited for you the whole night, and you were a no-show.
Whoa, what's with all this Lord stuff? I don't know what you're talking about.
Angel crosses his arms and glares at you.
Really? You're still putting on that farce after what happened yesterday?
You roll your eyes at him and toss your hands up in the air in a half-hearted act of surrender.
Fine, I'm the ex-demon lord. There, your scavenger hunt is done. You can go home and claim your prize.
He follows beside you.
I'm not getting my promotion from just finding you. I need to fix the underworld.
Your pace hastens as you are nearing your destination.
Look.
You turn to Lucian and point accusingly at him.
I have nothing to do with the underworld anymore. That part of my life is long gone. Go talk to the fat ass that's running the place now.
Vendrake is the problem. He's causing a bigger rift between the underworld and up above. Not to mention the number of escaped souls have skyrocketed. If things keep up this way, it will mean hell for everyone, figuratively and literally.
Somehow, hearing the angel's complaints is giving you deja vu about being back in the office with Vendrake. A sensation you find most unpleasant.
Not my problem right now. I have more important things to deal with.
What can be more important than the faith of both our companies?
Oh, crap. I'm too late.
Huh?
The crowd has surrounded the front of the supermarket. Even while standing on tiptoes, the entrance is barely visible.
Oh, damn it. I was really betting on there being less people on a weekday.
What am I looking at?
It's sales day. The supermarket has discounts on almost everything in stock, but that's not why people come here. The biggest prizes are these rare and limited extra discount stickers that are only given to a handful of customers by one of the staff. I've got to get my hands on one of those extra discount stickers.
Discounts?
Angel face palms himself and gives you a disparaging scowl.
Oh, they're letting us in. Well, see you, Lucy.
What? Wait, come back.
Before he could finish, you've already merged with the sea of customers funneling into the store. Inside, the place is packed with hundreds of people bumping and elbowing one another in the limited space to get from behind the counters to the aisles. You scan the area for any signs of staff giving out the discount stickers.
The discount stickers!
Spotting a small crowd circling around something in the vegetable aisle, you head over there. Your hunch is right. A young staff member is holding out a discount sticker in one hand.
Anyone want to be staff?
I'll hop into it.
Okay.
Go for
That's
it,
right,
Cassandra.
everyone. I've got the last sticker here, and my boss let me decide on how to give it away. So, if you think you're the most charming person here, come on up.
The crowd erupts with cheers as they try to grab the staff's attention.
No, wait, it's me!
Not wanting to be outdone, you push through to the center of the circle.
Hi there. So, you think you're the most charming person in the store?
Damn right I am.
You flash her your best smile when she looks at you from top to bottom. The staff pulls a sticker from another bundle and sticks it on your chest.
Oh.
Past sell by date.
Hooray!
I hit the wrong button! No! God damn it! Oh,
Your jaw drops.
I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. But...
She then turns back to the crowd.
Anyone else want to give it a try? I am looking for the most charming person to get this.
She holds out the discount sticker up in the air.
Thank you.
A golden, furry hand reaches out and snatches the sticker from the staff's hand.
Hey, you can't do that.
Lucian steps through the crowd. You see the staff's cheeks turn rosy red, transfixed upon the angel's face.
Thank you, mortal. Your services won't be needed further.
He speaks to her in a very matter-of-factly tone.
Oh, it's no big deal. I'm just doing my job.
She's practically beaming at him with the kind of smile someone gives as though they had just been told they were the most important and most alluring person in the world. Even the rest of her body betrays her as she puffs out her chest while bringing both of her arms back, her shoulders swaying in response to his looks.
Hey, listen, my shift ends.
Lucien walks past her to meet you, extending his arm to dangle the sticker in front of your face.
Here, I got this for you.
Lucien said, "Nah, honey, I'm gay." A collective ooh washes over the crowd.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, it's not. It's not like that. We just met.
I'm sick, Yowie. Shit. You shake your hands and look about in desperation to try to diffuse everyone else's expectations. Meanwhile, Lucian looks at you with a raised eyebrow, wondering why you are looking so flustered.
Oh, all right, everyone. That's all the discount stickers. Please enjoy the rest of sales day.
The crowd breaks away, and as they do, you can overhear some of them calling you a cute couple.
Hello, did you want this or not?
You grab him by the arm and escort him to a secluded corner away from prying ears.
Thanks, but why did you help me get it?
He maintains his disinterest.
Look, I don't know what happened to you that got you kicked out of the underworld, and quite honestly, I don't care. However, Gary thinks you were the person to set things straight. If it means I have to get you 100 more discount stickers for you to work with me, I will.
You find yourself drawn to the burning determination in his eyes. The kind of eyes that you once had years ago, just prettier.
Well, thanks for the sticker.
Don't mention it, Lord Kobu.
Just Kobu.
Lucian nods.
Well, if you don't mind, I've got some shopping to do.
Then I'll tag along.
No. I appreciate the help with the sticker, but I've got a date with a good friend. So today's not a good day for this.
Fine. I'll consider this as you taking time to think about what I've said. But know that I will come back for you.
Lucian, don't say that. People will really think we have something going on.
You tease him by pursing your lips to make the obnoxious kissing sound. His eyebrows furrow and he crosses his arms. As you watch him walk away, a thought lingers in your mind.
Going back. Huh.
An image flashes from the depths of your consciousness. A memory of you walking the dark roads to this town. You grip your chest as a familiar sting stabs your heart.
What am I gonna do? I gotta get this done and get ready to go to King's place.
Turning your attention back to the task at hand, you banish the memory back to the recesses of your mind. After completing your shopping, you return home to pack your clothes and everything else you want to bring over for tonight. To pass the time till evening comes, you binge watch a new drama show on your laptop. The sun is set by the time you arrive at King's doorstep. Cool night air continuously blows against your mane, a perk of living in a high-rise apartment. You reach out with your free hand and ring the doorbell. When the door opens, a gentle waft of rice and something fried tingles your nose, followed by the faint, earthly scent of bamboo. It's the signature shampoo scent King uses.
Hey, cutie butt.
His bright smile warms your heart, as it does every time you see him.
Hey, King. I brought some salad.
This would go great with what we're having. Come in.
Warm white lights greet you on the inside. As he leads you from the walkway to the living room, you take note of your surroundings. Pictures of King and his parents line the beige wall above the sofa. Across from the sofa, the TV is hooked up to King's laptop. On the screen, you see a video is paused on the opening of the new anime series you both just recently started watching. He's always told you that any anime or movie is better on the big screen. You also see a single coffee table in the middle of the living room, probably where you guys will be eating tonight.
While I get the food, You just make yourself at home, okay?
Wait, let me help. Plus, I've got to use your microwave too. Or I've got to use your microwave too, if that's okay.
Not this time, bud. I've already made a fresh batch of fried chicken wings for you.
Whoa, how did you know?
Because that's what you always bring for yourself when you come over. Come on, it's my treat. You can save whatever you've got for when you get home.
Perceptive as usual. Thanks.
King heads for the kitchen to prepare food. In the meantime, you sit on the floor and browse through your phone. A few minutes later, King returns with 2 bowls of rice, a plate stacked high up with chicken wings, the bowl of salad you brought along, and an assortment of tofu dishes you've never seen before. You lick your lips hungrily while staring at the feast before you.
Let's dig in.
Don't mind if I do.
Do we have a new entry, by the way?
We do. We have quite a few. So,
Oh boy.
oh boy, do you want me to read them, or that's only just one? So, I think I also skipped through Lucian, so I can do that as well. Up above, if the underworld is a soul-crushing company, the up above is a 5-star hotel. Perfect place to have all your dreams and desires come true, if your soul passes judgment. I've always considered Gary to be lucky to run the place. I mean, who wouldn't want to run a chill place where you make everyone happy until they turn into pure energy? Wish I could get a place there myself, but for some reason it's always fully booked. And then Lucian. Just my luck. Right when I'm starting to get used to my mortal life, a freaking angel shows up. Why? Gary sure wasn't in a rush to send help when I tried to reach him before. Then again, he did say that most prayers end up in a spam bin. Still, I don't like him. Just because he looks good in some designer clothes and has some anime boy-ass haircut doesn't mean he gets a free pass to act like the most important person in the room, right? He's just so smug. And if I could pull off an anime haircut too, or I can pull off an anime haircut too, if I had my old build. I just had a little something in me that just had to say anime boy ass haircut.
I do wonder if I had my old build refers to his body shape or a cheeky joke about like a previous sprite.
I believe it's his old physique and the features he had in the underworld. If I'm remembering correctly.
On the other end of the table, King carefully cuts up a piece of the tofu with his chopstick and takes his time with his meal. As you gobble down your food, you feel your friend's gaze rest upon you.
Something on mine.
King shakes his head.
Oh, nothing. I'm just happy you enjoy my cooking.
You swallow your last bite.
Of course I do. I don't know anyone else who cooks as good as you. You should open up your own restaurant.
You think so?
King's eyes practically light up from your compliment.
I don't know.
You grab another chicken wing, but let it dangle from your hand.
Come on, you're good at this. What's stopping you?
Well, my parents are one thing. They still insist I use that degree of mine. Besides, what I like is watching people enjoy my food.
I think some people pay for others to watch them eat, you know?
What? No way!
Yeah, you'd be surprised on what you can find online.
You grab a few more wings.
Oh, right. You mind if I continue the show on TV while we eat?
I'm gonna quickly save before we forget. And then... what are we feeling? I feel like this actually... it's been a while since I played, so I don't remember how much of an impact these choices have, so...
I feel like eating and talking is catching up, right?
I feel like
I feel
eating and
like-
talking would be better.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like doing what he
no!
wants is good, but at the same time, you're getting to talk with him.
Yeah.
That's
what
true.
the- Yeah, what? No, that person's cursed. No, it's...
Oh, that's just me and the besties at FWA.
No,
That's us
because
at
like,
Waffle
they ate
House.
living things. They ate like live creatures. Like it
It's
was
mukbang.
fun.
Yeah.
I know,
She's-
but
she's doing a food blogger.
I know, but she was eating like live octopus. It was fucking disgusting.
Let's go from top to bottom again. Let's do agree and watch the show. Sure. Is there a new episode?
Nah, I was just rewatching the series before you arrived. I think I'm at episode 3.
You got to watch episode 5, man.
Shh, no spoilers.
Right. Play it.
King clicks a button on his laptop, and the theme song to the anime plays. You both continue your dinner while watching the show. After dinner in the 5th episode of the show, tables have been pushed to the side, and King's resting his head against your shoulder. The scrolling credits are reflected in your eyes, and the theme music fills the room. You hear a soft sniffling coming from your side.
Oh.
King is rubbing his eyes before standing up and throwing his hands at the TV.
Mizuki, why'd you hand over the buttered toast of time to your rival? That was your only way to travel back in time and win Senpai's love!
You stand up and pat the alpaca on the shoulder.
Gotta say, I'm loving the art direction for this series.
King wipes his eyes once more and recomposes himself. He turns to you, smiling.
I know, right? The heroine is fabulous. I just adore that uniform they give her. I'll admit, I wasn't 100% on board with her redesign.
The heroine's fabulous. Oh, funger-pilled brain coming through.
It took me way too long to get that joke.
You and the hundreds of so-called fans of the visual novel online.
But I think it's growing on me.
The studio did a great job, especially that running the school toast scene.
Oh, I'm gonna be late to school.
He playfully swings his arms back and forth to reenact the scene he just described. You play along and softly nudge your stomach against King.
Here comes the legendary truck!
Oh no!
He does a twirl and poses as though he has been rendered unconscious.
My dreams to be with my beloved senpai are forever dashed.
No, I mustn't give up for Senpai!
Senpai!
Both cross arms to form the X that Mizuki does in the show.
Senpai!
Embarrassment and joy color your cheeks red, yet something about this moment just feels right. The two of you break your pose and laugh loudly with each other.
You think they'll ever let Mizuki be with Senpai?
They have to. She's the main character. Plus, she suffered so much traveling back in time to get her senpai's attention. She deserves it.
But if you played the visual novel that the anime is based on, Mizuki has a chance to end up with Senpai.
What? No way!
For reals, you got to try it. It's a classic. Alright, looks like we should probably clean up.
Let me. It's the least that I can do.
You start stacking the plates and utensils before getting ready to head to the kitchen.
Hold up, take this. It's not safe to go alone.
He walks over to you and holds up a yellow piece of paper the size of a name card. Unknown symbols are written on it in black and red ink.
I love refrigerators. It's not a gift. A charm?
Yeah, it's a spare, but I forgot to give it to you when you came in.
King slips the charm into your left pocket.
Ooh, where are you touching? More importantly, why do I need a charm just to do the dishes?
King sighs.
Because, okay, this might sound crazy, but ever since the night with the store thing, I felt a presence in my apartment. Yeah,
You raise an eyebrow at the alpaca.
it started after work. Like, there was something following me until I got home. Even then, there's a stiffness in my shoulders and I keep feeling uneasy, like I'm being watched. Plus, last night, I saw my controller floating in midair when I came out to get something to drink.
King's whole body trembles as he looks from side to side, as though anticipating someone hiding behind him and listening in on his conversation. Despite what King says, you don't see any supernatural presence around him. You considered telling him that it was probably his mind playing tricks on him, but decide that would be too insensitive.
Wait a minute. If there's a ghost here, why did you invite me over?
Well, I also called in an exorcist, so I figured, things would be settled before game night. The guy should have already been and gone by now.
An exorcist?
Yeah, a guy called Morris. I got his flyer while shopping for groceries last night.
Him again. Hang on, let me clean all this up. I really think you need to reconsider before hiring this guy. You walk towards the kitchen. No worries, I can do both. Unless someone wants to take the role for...
I can narrate again if needed.
Thank you.
Turning on the lights, the pristine kitchen comes into view. King remains in the living room, and as the distance between you and your friend grows, you raise your voice.
I mean, what do you even know about this exorcist? It could be a scam.
Reaching the sink, you place all of crockery and utensils into it before letting the water run. You grab the dishwashing soap and squirt a healthy amount all over the dishes.
For all we know, this guy is just going to rob you blind when you aren't looking.
Plate after plate, you scrub and rinse before drying them.
King? Do you hear me? King?
King enters the kitchen.
Well, by the way, since Dino is back, or Dino is here now, is it okay if Dino were to get their role, or do you want to continue with it, right?
I mean, if they want to, they can have it back.
I think we're about to wrap up pretty soon, so I think we should just stick with roles.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's about to hit 7, so once we're done with the scene, I think we'll call it quits.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Kobu? Sorry, the guy called. He's about to arrive. I've got to head down and show him the way out.
Petri, would you like narration back now that you're back, or...
Oh, yes. That'd be good. Thank you. Sorry about that. It was weird.
All good.
You sigh.
King.
Just keep the charm with you and you'll be safe. But if you're worried, you can wait outside till I come back.
Alright, I'll see you when you get back.
You turn your attention back to the dishes and continue cleaning. The sound of the front door being shut echoes through the living room as King heads downstairs. Oh boy, we have somebody do the ghost?
Ooh.
Tusano, I believe, mentioned wanting... Oh wait, no, Tusano mentioned more.
Was it Tusano? I think so.
I think Tasano also just said that they're needing to do a character they're willing. :3.
Well, we can let Tasano do toast unless anybody else wants to pipe in.
I've been doing a bunch, but I'd be happy to do toast.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Sure.
Yeah, I have no problems.
Let's do it.
Sure, go for it.
Finally, that string bean is gone. You might pass me that bag of chips.
What the? You?
Your jaw drops at the sight of the ghost from the store before you without a care in the world.
Heck yeah, it's me, your old buddy Toast. Bring it in, man.
He tries to hug you, but ends up partially phasing through you, a cold tingle running down your spine as he does so. For a brief second, your heart feels heavy, a sadness that is not your own. Alarmed, you leap away from the ghost.
Buddy? Toast? What are you even doing here?
I'm here to recruit my newest partner, of course. Welcome to Toast's crew.
Hearing what Toast tells you is so absurd that your brain fails to register it properly.
Are you insane? I'm not joining your gang of the undead. You still haven't answered my question. Why are you here in the first place?
Watch the tone, Tubby. It was freaking hard tracking you down with your funky scent.
Then why did you end up following King if you were after me?
Because I got lost.
He lets out a hearty laugh. The look of blissful ignorance as he declares his loss of direction is both admirable and alarming.
Look, you can't stay here. King's bringing the exorcist from before, and if he sees you, he won't hesitate to capture you again.
Good work, buddy. See? You're born to be part of my crew. We'll take over heaven in no time.
The ghost is talking about up above.
What? I'm not joining a crew. Just forget about me and move on.
No can do. You saved my life before, and I always repay my debts. That's the Toast way.
Then repay it now by leaving. Don't bother King anymore.
My life ain't that cheap. But fine, I'll hit you up later then. I'll be waiting for you behind that store of yours.
No, you can go anywhere except around me. What don't you understand?
Ghost laughs loudly.
Don't be so shy, buddy. This goes to show you got a leader that looks out for his underlings.
Ugh.
Now, let me just take something for the road.
He reaches for a pack of chips behind you, manages to lift it close to his chest, but it phases out of his hands and falls.
Whoops.
He bends down to grab the bag, but it keeps slipping through his fingers. Again. And again. And again.
Stupid bag! Get in my hands!
You don't have hands.
Now he tries to use his mouth to grab it. He only manages to bite the bag for a few seconds in his mouth before it falls through.
Ugh.
Your patience reaches a breaking point. You furiously grab the bag of chips and rush to the living room. Immediately, you chuck the bag out the balcony door.
Watch this shit.
My chest!
Watch this shit.
Holy shit. The ghost bolts for the chips and leaps off the balcony after it.
3, 2, 1, watch this shit.
Give me my chippy!
Or rather, he floats after it.
Go fetch, I
You already feel a headache coming on, but the night is not over yet.
my ass off with this.
Now for the next troublemaker.
Should we call it here, actually?
I think we should call it here.
This is actually a good spot to stop because then there's a lot of characters to pick up next time, too.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, what a wild episode that was.
This was excellent.
Jesus. That was so funny. Well, again, thank you for everyone that joined us, watched, and checked the recording. It means a lot. And we'll have the next one ready in a future date.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for joining, Cosmic Crew.
Thanks
It
for
was lovely
hosting.
to have you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, chat.
Take care.
Chat, you're gone forever.